Welcome to San Salvador, the capital of El Salvador and the country's largest city. San Salvador is made up of 13 municipalities and has a population of 2.4 million. Here you're going to find some of the most historical monuments in the country, amazing street food, and of course experience Salvadorian culture. Today we will be visiting the most iconic sites in the city center as well as the San Salvador Volcano. Join me for an awesome adventure. What's up everybody? Welcome to San Salvador, the capital of this beautiful country. Today I'm gonna be walking around the city center and exploring it to show you guys my first impressions of the city and show you guys the vibes that can be found here. Of course, I'm not gonna be doing this alone today. I'm gonna be with Salva, who I've been exploring the country with the last few days. And of course, Chamba. It's also his birthday, so we're gonna have a good day here in the city center of San Salvador. Now, we're also gonna show you guys a little bit of the outskirts, show you guys some amazing activities you can get into when here in the city center. Right now, where are we starting this tour, bro?
So right now, we're gonna start the tour here in this plaza. This is called Plaza Libertad, Liberty Plaza. And this is where exactly a few hundred years ago, the leaders at that time came for the first time and they said, hey, you know what? We made it for the first time. We're gonna say it. El Salvador has become an independent country.
Wow.
And from today, we are a republic. Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah,
super
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So this is where you're gonna find all of the big historic monuments, the big historic sites for the history of El Salvador.
Absolutely. San Salvador, or the tour that we do, it's more about the history of the country, because you come as a tourist, but you really want to understand what's happening. So we need to go back in time, learn a little bit about the past, so we know why we are the way we are now and what's next for the country, you know?
Wow, super cool. Yeah, very important to, in order to really understand a country and understand its people, you got to understand the struggle and the history. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. If you guys haven't seen Salva in my previous videos, he runs an agency called Tunco Life. Amazing tours they have to offer, and also connections to and from the airport. So if you want to relive this experience just as I am with a local, then you need to reach out to El Tunco Life. Their links will be down in the description. But for now, let's jump on into the video. Something really cool that Salva just got done telling me is that this theater right behind us is actually very important to a lot of people in El Salvador. Why is that, bro?
So, if you're watching this and your parents are Salvadorians, I would say go and ask them about this theater. It's called Theater Libertad. And this is a very important place back in the 70s, 80s. And I'm sure your parents, probably they came to this place to go for a date. My parents did it. So go and ask your parents and see their reactions.
Okay, cool. So your parents probably had their first kiss inside that theater. One thing I'm really loving about this city center is the architecture. It has a nice Spanish influence, and something super interesting that I just learned is that the numbers on the side of the buildings are actually dates, right, Salva?
Exactly. If you come to downtown San Salvador, I want you to take a look to the corners of some buildings. You might find some numbers. That is exactly the date when they were built. So for instance, the building that we have behind us was built 1916. So that's more than 100 years now, you know? Very old.
Very old, but they're still maintained very well. This one behind us says 1921 and it's called the Cha-Cha-Cha. Dude, literally so beautiful. You almost go back in time looking at the building. Imagine walking around here in the early 1900s with the beer in hand. There's people probably riding horses around here.
Most likely.
Man, dude, amazing. Something super interesting about El Salvador, and you guys have probably all heard about it by now because it's literally everywhere, is that here in the country they've adopted the use of Bitcoin. Now, a lot of the locals are still barely learning and adapting to the application and to the crypto world because, man, let's be real, it's something complicated to get down. But I just saw some ATMs called Chivo. What is Chivo, bro?
Oh yeah, let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Chivo is like a very popular Salvadorian word that means cool.
Oh,
when you
cool.
want to say like super cool, you say super chivo.
Super Chivo.
So that's the name that the government gave to this app. And this is like the official app of Bitcoin for El Salvador. You can buy and you can buy Bitcoin and you can pay with Bitcoin to the vendors using Chivo.
So, let me get this right. You can buy a coconut, a cotton candy with Chivo, with Bitcoin.
Or even pupusas.
Or even pupusas.
Yeah.
Insane, guys. We just made it out of the beautiful National Palace that is right behind me. It was incredible. Unfortunately, we weren't able to film inside with the big camera, but super incredible and definitely worth visiting. Real quickly, Salva, can you give us some facts about the National Palace?
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give you three.
Okay, three.
Okay, there are a lot of things that we can learn here and explore inside of the National Palace. But for now, I would say this: the National Palace was built in 1900s. Okay.
Okay.
There are 101 rooms now, and this is just a museum that we can go and explore. The government used to work here, but not anymore. And the last thing that I can say about this is that you should come check all the rooms that you can see. Some of them are still under renovation, but take a look to the floor. Each room has a very unique pattern. So it's nice to see it recorded, and then you can see the difference between each other.
Yeah, super
nice.
cool. I just got done experiencing that myself, and we spent a good hour inside of there. So much to look at, so much to see. It's beautiful. You definitely have to come by and check it out for yourself, though. We're gonna continue on now with our walk around the city. What an amazing time I'm having. We just jumped into a beautiful cafe, man. This is so beautiful. It's like one of those trendy spots you would find in like Los Angeles. It's super cute. What are we gonna have here, man?
That's a good question. First, coffee.
Coffee,
El
of course.
Salvador has really good coffee. And then maybe we can have some, I don't know, man. There are so many options. I need to look at the menu again and decide what I want today.
But we're gonna have a nice little snack, and then
Yeah.
later on have a nice meal, right?
Yeah. Ooh, keep watching, because next we're gonna go to a place that you don't want to miss.
Okay,
For
cool.
sure.
Just left the cafe, and man, was that coffee incredible. You weren't joking. That was some of the best coffee I've ever had, and the empanada hit the spot. Now, I got a few questions for you, Salva.
Okay.
I've been using Chivo ever since you
Chivo.
taught me it
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
which means cool.
Cool.
What are some other Salvadorian words I have to know?
First thing, the way we talk with friends,
Okay.
we say maje.
Maje.
That means dude.
Cool.
It's like, hey maje, vamos a ir a surfear.
Okay.
And you say, sí maje, vamos. That's
Cool,
like
okay.
another word that you
Maje.
need to know. Puchica.
Puchica.
Yeah, puchica. Olvidé el dinero. I forgot the money. Puchica.
Ah, okay. So it's
Uh-huh.
kind of like saying the F word?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But you cannot say it in front of your parents. So as a kid, you learn that word, puchica.
Puchica,
And you
okay.
can use it like even.
So I'm walking with a drink in my hand. I trip, the drink falls. I yell puchica.
Exactamente, puchica.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But you gotta say with the act, like
Yeah.
puchica. It can't be a
Puchica.
kombuchica.
No.
Okay, and that
Puchica.
that doesn't
I think
exist.
Those are like the basics that you need to know when you come to El Salvador.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So, puchica, mais,
Maje,
majes, maje,
Chivo.
y chivo.
va. La otra.
Va.
Va.
What's that one?
Right?
Okay.
Va.
Okay. So, right now we're about to go to the volcano. Va?
Va. Va.
Okay, cool. We're about to go check out a volcano, Volcano de San Salvador, which is the one located right here outside the city. We're about to hop in the car and make our way there. I'll see you guys at the top. ¿Cómo se dale? Soy gringo, no sé cómo bailar. ¡Woo! Gracias.
Venga.
¡Oh! Ahora ya es una foto.
Ya quedan invitados para el sábado.
Ya anda con él.
¡Feliz 50!
Gracias.
¿Te pareces como se estás cumpliendo 25?
Bueno, gracias. No me hagas el favor, no me estás haciendo el favor.
Te dicen dale, quiere decir apúrate.
Apúrate. Ah, ok. Rápido.
Pero ando lloviendo por vista de gallo.
Yo me llamo Chris. Él es mi esposo. Hola. Un placer. Guys, I have no idea what happened. Salva, what just happened, bro? How did I get dragged into dancing?
Welcome to El Salvador, Chris.
Wow, man, that was amazing. My heart feels so full. Welcome to El Salvador. This is El Salvador. Everything that you guys see on the news, on the social media, that is just one side. And you guys also have to realize that only bad news sells.
Yeah.
They're never gonna talk about this. They're never gonna show you that the people are out here dancing and inviting you to come and join them and have fun. This is El Salvador. After dancing in the plaza, we quickly visited El Rosario Church, which is famously known for having a very unique architectural design. It doesn't look like your average church. It looks more like an airplane hangar, but definitely worth a visit. The inside is so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. A short 20-minute drive from the city center of San Salvador brings you here to the hillside of the volcano in a place called Picnic. What can you find here at Picnic? What are we gonna be doing?
Picnic is a restaurant where you can find really good food.
Okay.
But also they have something special that I want you to try today.
Okay.
They have a big rainbow slide.
What?
A very colorful thing. And I want you to try it, live the experience, and let us know what you think about it.
Awesome, okay. I was not expecting that. This is gonna be super fun. We're gonna jump in here, we're gonna get some grub, and then go down this slide that you're talking about. I'm excited. Guys, check this out. This is the rainbow slide. That looks so sick. It ends up all the way down at the bottom. I'm excited. And that's exactly how we're gonna be finishing up our time here in San Salvador. What an amazing city. It has so much to offer. Salva, thank you so much, bro. I had an amazing time. One thing I do wanna let you guys know is that a lot of people, especially nowadays, they're coming here to go straight to the beach, especially Bitcoin Beach, El Zante, Tunco. That's where everybody's going these days. But do not neglect San Salvador. You have to come here, come check out the capital, learn a little bit about the history. And if you'd like to have this same adventure, as I let you know earlier, just click one of the links down below, send Salva a message. That way he can plan your entire trip and make sure that, well, other trips aren't in the way and he can give you guys the ultimate experience. Anyway, Salva, you want to say a couple words?
I'm so glad that you liked the experience here in San Salvador. As you saw, it's like a 30 minutes drive from the beach area. So it's a perfect half-day activity that you can do. You can learn a lot about El Salvador. Come and check like this place called Picnic, and you can do the rainbow slide or other activities as well. So if you really want to join us in this tour, send me a message and we can help you out.
Thanks so much, man. And Chamba, bro, thank you so much as well. Chamba is one of the guides here at Tunco Life. He's the one that picked me up from the airport, man. Since day one, I felt at home, super comfortable, and I couldn't thank you guys enough. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed San Salvador. So many more adventures are to come. Later, guys.
You were always smarter. I was the one.